Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick little speed and performance comparison between the OnePlus 3T on the left and the Galaxy S7 Edge. The S7 Edge is still a little bit more expensive than the 3T, and I wanted to see is the 3T on par with the S7 Edge. We're going to find out here. The S7 Edge is running Android Nougat official Beta 3, so the latest software straight from Sammy Boy, and we have updated the OnePlus. So you can see Samsung is still ahead here in terms of the raw kind of speed, so that is quite nice. So you can see we do have the nice Nougat interface here. I think definitely OnePlus has taken some cues from the latest TouchWiz though, in terms of, you know, the usability of the software. So we're just going to have a look here then how they compare. Everything's closed down in the background, and we can just start opening up some apps. Got this on performance mode as well, to get the most performance bang for buck. So that was 1-0 to the OnePlus. 2-0. 3-0. Oh, it's going ahead. 4-0. So maybe that was a draw. I didn't really see much of a difference with that one. And what else do we have? Play Store. 5-0. Samsung, you're falling behind. 6-0. So you can definitely see here, you know, whatever OnePlus has done, they have really, you know, improved the speed here of the OnePlus. Again, a little bit fast for the settings there. So that's 7-0. Let's try some games. Eight 0. Is it going to reach 10? That'll be a first. So what else do we have? Angry Birds, I think. Go. Oh, Samsung comes back. 8-1 at last. Took its time. Was Modern Combat. Go. So maybe Snapdragon 821 isn't such a bad thing. Again, come back here, go 8.2. And we do have as well, let's have a look. What do we have? We have GTA. Or 9.2. So that, you can see, is a solid victory for the OnePlus 3T in terms of the day-to-day performance. We're going to have a look at the Wi-Fi speeds here and see if we can see a difference. I get a ton. So let's see, we have the OnePlus 3T and we have the S7 Edge. Go. just gets better and better in every video. I don't think I've ever seen it that high before. I mean, seriously. 222. That is amazing. Sammy. OnePlus 3T, what can you do? It's such a meh score if you ask me. I mean, seriously. I'm gutted about it. It is very averagey. Can't reach the highs of the S7 Edge when it comes to the speed of the Wi-Fi. So those of us who are paying more don't get more with the OnePlus 3T. But nevertheless, we can have a look at the day-to-day performance of the browsing. So this could be a little bit different here. I'm just going to go to Yell. I've never been here before. Let's go back. Let's go forward. And there's no way you can actually go here. That's not very good. GSM Arena. Go. So it looks like the OnePlus 3T loaded the page a little bit quicker generally, as well as the actual search. A little bit slow with the keyboard on the S7 Edge, but very similar here with Verge. S7 Edge a little bit quicker when it comes to the web page. But again, the keyboard takes a while to disappear on the Samsung, but you can see I think Samsung is probably a little bit ahead on some of these web pages, so I'm probably going to give it a point there. Maybe it's because it's the faster Wi-Fi in general. And we're just going to have a look at the multitasking, see how they compare. And this is one area where Samsung doesn't disappoint. Bit of a reload there on the OnePlus, going to give a point to Samsung. And again, OnePlus is reloading like a mofo. Both of them reloaded that one. So reloading on both of them again. OnePlus does recover a bit faster. No reload on the OnePlus 1.1. Camera about the same. OnePlus quicker to go back in there, 2.1. Reload on the OnePlus 2.2. So you can see it's very close here when it comes to multitasking. Not the flawless victory I was expecting for the OnePlus 3. Both of them very similar there. And finally GTA, very similar. So I'm going to give it a draw for the multitasking. I think both of them could do with a bit of work when it comes to the memory management, but generally you could see here the apps opening seems to be a lot faster on the OnePlus 3, whereas browsing is giving the nod to the Samsung a little bit, particularly maybe due to that Wi-Fi speed performance, which is a little bit disappointing. So you know, that is what you make of it here. In terms of the actual software, I guess it will appeal to different people. If you're looking for your stock kind of Nexus look about the phone, then the OnePlus 3 is probably the closest to that outside of the Pixel. In fact, I think even the Pixel is less like the Nexus because of the Pixel launcher, etc., than the OnePlus 3, which looks so much like what we had in the past. Whereas Samsung's, really making a nice effort here for a customized flavor of Android. Some people will like that, and some people won't. But I, do respect that they do make an effort, and generally it is quite fast, in terms of the day-to-day usage. It's got some useful features as well. We are pushing a 2K display, so do bear that in mind as well. This is only full HD, and we do get the full waterproofing and I think micro SD expandability. So I think if you can find the S7 Edge for a little bit more than the OnePlus 3, probably better off with it, really. If we're just going to be honest, but OnePlus 3 is still very good phone here. It's just a little bit probably expensive compared to the OnePlus 3 original, so that's just something to consider. I hope you found the video helpful. If you're looking at these two phones, I'll be doing some more tests of the performance, so do stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.